Well, I went goddamn Marcellus Wallace.
You know, I think people forget that Ving Rhames was Kojak for that one attempt to bring the show back.
Yeah. And we're live!
Yep. So I saw Hitman for Agent 47 this week.
Hmm.
It was mediocre.
I had painting to do. But hey, my Twitter blew up, and apparently the Supernatural fan base is now on my side.
It's not that hard. Do one painting of Dean and Castiel's arms, and they'll love you forever.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to do that.
I'm tempted to see if I can recreate the classic Death of Captain Marvel cover doing that.
Now, if I really wanted to go with that, I would have done the Death of Superman.
You mean Supergirl?
No, Death of Superman.
Oh, the Lois Lane one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. For some weird reason, that cover has just been, even though I didn't get to actually read the story until a few months ago, that cover for the Death of Captain Marvel has been stuck in my head since I was a teenager.
Yeah,
you know
I'll do
one.
it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Chip Starlin, you beautiful, magnificent bastard. And welcome everybody to High Class Geek News, where we don't report the news, we just tell you what we think about it. I'm your friendly neighborhood geekazoid, Evan Ransom. With me today is the angry monkey himself, John Little.
Hi, kids.
And, of course, Pixie. Why Pixie and not Jixie? Because we're missing the J.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means, right?
No, he's at a punk show.
It means that all of these next Muppet jokes are going to be very awkward for you.
He's at a show at the Wiseau house.
Why so?
It's a Greenville thing, don't ask.
Oh, hi, Jay. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
I did not get her. I did not. Sorry, as you say Wiseau, I think Tommy Wiseau. I can't help it. It's sad. I own a copy of that movie.
Shame, shame, shame.
No, I have it for parties when I want people drunk at my house. Because you don't get through that movie sober or without friends. That requires both alcohol and a support group. Anyway, tonight's episode, lovely in purple, beautiful in green. Who wants to guess what our main story is?
That would be the death of the original Batgirl.
Very good. I was worried that I got too obscure. Yes, we in Geekdom have lost one. This is the one that let a nice young geekazoid realize that yes, puberty has begun. For a long time ago, the only Batman we had was named Adam West. And he had a Batgirl, who remains to this day the only live-action Batgirl that ain't shite.
Hey now. Don't you be knocking on Alicia, what's her name? Alicia, God, I can't remember.
You're not exactly helping your case, sir.
Regardless. Everybody else had bat nipples in that film, and she didn't get them. Which is still a travesty to this day.
Yes, we're here to talk about the one true Batgirl. As well as everybody's favorite green-skinned alien chick, Yvonne Kruger, who sadly has passed at the age of 78, shocking all of us because we all long expected that Adam West would be going first. Possibly due to
yourself, Adam West is going to outlive everybody.
She was a beautiful woman, a lovely lass. She proved it was sexy to be smart. And I swear to God, the entire reason the bikini was invented was so that she could wear it and take pictures. Do a Google image search, you're welcome. She is quite possibly one of the loveliest and most beautiful women who ever lived. And aged rather well. Would anyone else like to say a couple of words about our poor deceased Batgirl?
Uh,
I'm sorry.
I was never appreciated. Never saw much of her work after she got out of Batman and was the green-skinned alien, but I do appreciate the steps she took in order to be a positive female role model in a mostly male-dominated industry, and that's something to be said.
You know, we have to acknowledge the fact that it was pretty remarkable that generally her role in the Batman TV series, and keep in mind this was 1968 when her season came up, I think, was to basically save Batman and Robin's ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
During a day and age where usually the girl was there to get saved. That and her Bat Cycle was badass.
I'll completely agree with that. It was badass Bat Cycle.
You know, it's all these movies and things and cartoons and all these different versions of the Batgirl, not Batgirl, but the Batmobile and the Bat Cycle. You just don't beat the '60s for the Bat vehicles.
No, well, most of them were designed by Erlen Ness. Of course you don't. And that's the same man that gave us the Munster Mobile and Dragula, so many other vehicles.
Burn through the witches. Anyway.
No, don't do that, Evan. Just don't do that.
All right, let's move on to film, because if we stay on death for too long, we'll get depressed, and that's not the only Bat death we're covering tonight.
Okay, let's keep going.
Let's see. Coming out in theaters this week, Regression, Max Steel, War Room, We Are Your Friends, and Z for Zachariah. Home video, Aloha.
Wow.
Home video, quick. Where Hope Grows.
I have no interest
night.
I have no interest in seeing anything you've mentioned so far.
Yeah. Skin Trade, October Gale, Citizen 4, Big Game, Good Kill, and the High Class Geek News Pick of the Week. Finally, after all these years, we get a Blu-ray release of Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Okay. Now, I can appreciate The Last Dragon.
Am I the meanest? Show enough.
Show enough.
Don't act like you didn't love that movie like we did, Pixie. It was glorious. It was an hour and a half long music video with kung fu, damn it. And we got to see.
Pixie, did you fall asleep on us or something?
Nope, totally did not.
And also,
not fans of The Last Dragon.
The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. in it has shown up.
Oh, dog.
We got two big trailers that came out this week. One for the independent film The Witch. What do you think, John? That's a horror movie.
Not as good as it looks pretty.
I have to admit, I'm interested. Usually, I'm not much for period piece horror movies.
It looks pretty good so far. Probably not as intrigued as I was by Bite.
I enjoyed that movie more than a man is supposed to.
Which movie? Bite?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm thinking of Teeth.
Where did you see? On theaters yet?
What's that movie?
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of Teeth, not Bite. Glorious.
Yeah, Bite. Yeah, any film that's already boasting of people tossing their cookies and fainting within the first 10 minutes, I'm down.
Yeah.
Also, horror related, though I'm not sure if it's a horror movie. Victor Frankenstein got a trailer this week.
Oh, Mr. McAvoy.
I think it's a comedy.
Pixie's in trouble. He's getting that McAvoy to Tickle her bean. Irrigating the rice paddies.
I'll watch it.
Yes, Professor X is Victor Frankenstein, with Igor being played by Harry Potter.
Neil Radcliffe.
Tiny penis cold room.
Oh god.
We also got a first look at Chris Hemsworth in uniform for Ghostbusters.
Oh my. Rawr.
Are you turned on, John?
No, but I'm just quoting what our audience is thinking, all three of them.
Also, we got a first look at the character posters for the Hateful Eight. I did not get a chance to look at them yet, so I'm hoping one of you guys did.
Nope.
And by one of you guys,
absolutely badass. I'm not going to spoil them for you, but it's definitely a well thought out movie. I'm definitely liking the characters so far. I mean, how can you not love Kurt Russell's epic fucking mustache? I mean, come on. Come on.
I've seen the stash. It is epic. Oh, I swear, it's Kurt Russell and Quentin Tarantino need to get together more often, because I feel like it's the only time we see the Kurt Russell we know and love from our childhood.
I will swear to God, though, if Kurt Russell doesn't have some kind of cameo in the reboot of Big Trouble in Little China, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if he winds up being the old one this time. The guru.
He cannot be Egg Foo Yang.
No. I like the idea of it being a continuation, and now he is taking the thematic role that Egg Foo Yang had, and they somehow make it very, very clear that there's a very hilarious and odd series of events that led to this, and that maybe it's not so much that he's the right man for the job, it's just he's the only one left.
Well, I mean, if memory served me, just about everybody else made it out of that film, so I could have picked really anybody.
But nope, who does he call out of nowhere? Saying something about painting my dues.
Well, if nothing else, Egg Shen would have made Jack Bird do it just to spite him.
Hey, he likes Jack. That man is a hero. Oh god, that movie was fantastic. Of course, my favorite collaboration between that director and Kurt Russell will always be The Thing, but that's another conversation altogether. Casting news. French comic Valerian is getting a major American production, featuring one of my personal favorite young actors out there today, Dane DeHaan, as Valerian, as the hero for once. Dane DeHaan gets to be a hero. Good for him.
Big damn.
Huh? Okay. Anyway, with Laureline being played by Cara Delevingne, and Commander Arun Philippe being played by Clive Owen. Where the hell has he been?
I don't know.
Actually, I think he had a television show. John, are you okay there?
I think he froze.
Yep. He's getting our Max Headroom of the week.
Dun, dun, dun.
Also, Star Trek Beyond has cast Lydia Wilson, but because it's a new Star Trek movie, we don't know who she's playing.
Oh well.
Damn you, Abrams, and you're somehow being able to keep a secret in the 21st century marketing strategy. Also, Pirates of the Caribbean 5 is confirmed. We are getting Orlando Bloom back. Because it's not like he's doing anything else.
Honestly, I don't even... Wait. I think I only saw 3? First 3?
I don't care what anyone says. I think the first 3 are solid.
I like them. I'm not knocking them. Damn. Okay.
But
Running with it, Disney. Just keep running and run it dry, completely fucking dry.
I'm pretty sure it's exactly what's happening at Johnny Depp's house right now with Amber Heard. Moving on to production news. Independent comic by Keith Giffen, Tag, is Fox actually 20th Century Fox will be producing that as a film. Tagged is about somebody who gets basically gets cursed, tagged with a curse, if you will. So it'll be a horror movie.
Wait, isn't there a horror movie coming out called It Follows right now?
I think it's already out.
But isn't it like the same premise?
I don't know. I didn't see it. But it's not one based off a comic. I want more movies based off of comics that aren't superheroes. I think right now there's this stigma that comic books are mostly superhero stories, and actually most of the comics out today, superheroes maybe make up half of them, if that.
Yeah.
We have espionage, we have horror, we even have romance comics again, if you know where to look.
I mean, the best example for horror is The Walking Dead.
Well, my personal favorite horror story in a comic book is the diner issue of Sandman.
Sandman is so good.
And anyone who's read Sandman knows what I'm talking about when I say the diner issue. God, Neil Gaiman is one fucked up motherfucker. Also, filmed, finished, and already being shown in the festival circuit right now, hopefully it will be available on home video at some point, is the documentary Doomed, about the 1994 Roger Corman-produced Fantastic Four movie, which was basically made solely so a production studio can keep the rights. And basically someone created an in-depth documentary about this, and now I really, really want to see it.
Okay. Did that fix it?
I can hear you.
You can or can't?
Yes.
We can.
Awesome.
And you're
Your
actually...
video is much better now, actually.
Yay!
Yeah.
I do good.
We were talking about Doomed, the documentary about the 1994 Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, God. Oh.
You know just as well as I do that the best thing about that movie is the behind-the-scenes story of it.
I'm sure it is, but it still gives me a horrible taste in my mouth.
They'll throw up.
There's a party in my mouth and everyone's throwing up.
No!
Hey, that's still the second best Fantastic Four movie made today. It's the only one where somebody was smart enough to go, Doom doesn't need superpowers. Actually, Doom was actually Doom in that movie and was one of the good parts.
Moving on. I'm not going to get into this with you.
We may be getting a post-apocalyptic style reboot of Zorro.
Why?
Well, apparently this is a project somebody's had in their mind for years now, but now it's looking as if it may actually go forward. Some major move has been putting it forward, so it's coming up again.
Again? Why?
Yeah, it's stealing the words right out of my mouth. Why?
We do not need another Zorro film. At least not unless they're planning to reboot the entire... We do not need a post-apocalyptic Zorro film.
I'm willing to go with that, but I say we will always need another Zorro film.
Well, yes, we need a well-done Zorro film.
After that last one, no. The Zorro franchise should not end there. No.
Exactly. We need a well-done Zorro film.
Oh, God, another well-done one, because Mask of Zorro was fucking awesome. Not Mask of Zorro. Yeah, The Mask of Zorro. That movie was awesome.
Moving on.
Also, Christopher Yost, a name you may recognize from several animated projects, mostly with Marvel, as well as having written some comic books. He is the co-creator of the popular X-23, who will be the new Wolverine for Marvel post-Secret Wars. And now he can add on to his credit screenwriter for Masters of the Universe.
Really?
Yep.
This is either going to be really good or really, 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 really bad.
Christopher Yost has a tendency to not disappoint me. He also was one of the guys. You have to remember, he's one of the two guys who was the showrunner for the good Avengers cartoon.
There was one of those?
Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Again, there was one of those? We're going to agree to disagree on that one.
I never watched that one.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
That thing was like Marvel History 101 into two seasons. Apparently the internet doesn't agree with John either.
Again, the internet doesn't agree with me on.
No, I'm just saying you're going Max Headroom again.
Again?
Yeah.
And it happened right after you started bad-mouthing Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That's fantastic.
Way to go, internet.
Any better?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
And finally, in the movie rumor mill, we might have a director for Man of Steel 2. Apparently, Warner Brothers is seriously looking at a director they've already worked with by the name of George Miller. Director of the entire Mad Max series, including that awesome one. And if I say that awesome one, you say, do you mean Road Warrior or Fury Road? I'll say yes.
I'm not sighing about who's directing it. I'm sighing it because
it's another Man of Steel film. We don't need one.
Yes, if it's George Miller, yes, we do.
No, we don't.
You know, because George Miller will put color in it.
I'm sure he will.
And he'll make sure the story is good.
And you know what? I'm sure he will. And then halfway through the filming, Warner Brothers will get pissed at him and let him go. Because it's Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they weren't able to stop him in Fury Road. I doubt they'll stop him if he decides to do this.
I'm just tired of, let's do Superman. Alright, let's do it again. Oh, look, well, let's try this one more time. I'm just tired of it.
I'm with Pixie on that one.
There are great Superman movies that have yet to be made.
And there are great Superman stories that'll never get made because they can't seem to get past Luthor and Zod.
Yeah, I want Brainiac, damn it.
I'm there with you. I'd love Brainiac. I'd love Metallo, or Parasite, or Darkseid, or any other decent fucking villain. But no, it's gonna get constantly rebooted for Luthor and Zod.
John,
Luthor and Zod.
John, let's take a second to actually ask this question. Why the fuck haven't they done Metallo yet? A cyborg with a kryptonite rock in his chest powering him who shoots a kryptonite laser. Why hasn't this already been in one of the movies?
I would fucking watch that if it, had some good shit behind it. I would actually go to watch that one.
Well, like I said, they're never going to make this film because they're going to constantly reboot it to redo Luthor and Zod. Luthor and Zod. Fuck Superman movies. Just fuck them. Yeah, I said it, internet. Fuck Superman movies.
I'm actually...
Except the first one. The very first one was good. Fuck, the very first one was great.
No. Still fuck it.
It's one of my favorite movies, damn you. Anyway.
I got 2 words. Gene Hackman.
Really? That's your problem with that movie? I mean, I'm not a fan of Gene Hackman's Luthor either, but I figured you would have gone with the reverse time thing like everybody else.
Oh, Gene Hackman's just of my issues.
I just never really liked Superman.
Moving on. We need to get off this one because I'll rant on this for fucking ages.
Yes, you will.
Look, it comes down to this. Superman's never been done justice. Moving on. Television. Coming out on home video. Elementary Season 3. Portlandia Season 5. Transformers Rescue Bots Volume 8. Dinobots. And Season 5 of The Walking Dead. We got our first look for Daredevil. We got a hint at what may be the new costume. Looks like they're already refining it from the one that he got at the end of the first season, which was passable but needed work, I would say. How about you, John?
I'll agree with that. But again, franchise I don't really care about. But I'll give them credit; they did it well.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it all the way through. A couple episodes. Close. Almost done.
Yeah. And also, we got our first look at John Bernthal as Frank Castle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting another.
That looked pretty badass.
I'm so happy. Anyway, we also got a series of set photos from the production for the series Preacher, which gave us our first glimpse at the character we've all been waiting for, R-Space.
Now we've gotten glimpses of him before. When they first announced the show, one of the first things they put out was literally the prosthetic they were going to be using for R-Space.
Oh, R-Space. I'm just so glad he's going to be there. How many episodes do you think it's going to be before his father commits suicide after ramming his own penis up his ass?
That one I'm not sure on.
I
We'll have
hope
to wait and see.
that. In casting news, they've begun casting a Luke Cage series with, I'm probably mispronouncing this poor woman's name, even though I've seen this actress several times, Alfre Woodard?
Alfie Woodard.
Alfre Woodard, thank you. Who will be playing a character named Minetta, who, according to the publicity, is basically a politician who will seriously affect Luke Cage. Luke Cage himself, of course, is being played by, I can't remember the actor's name, something Coulter, but he will be making his debut as that character, of course, in the Jessica Jones series, which will be premiering later this year.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Gotham has a new Firefly.
Oh my.
Yep. What can I say? In Marvel, we turn Thor into a woman. In DC, that's what we do with our supervillains, apparently. Bridget Pike, who goes by Firefly, is a pyromaniac who will be played by Michelle Ventimiglia.
Well, an actress I'm not familiar with, but
No,
Gotham's done pretty good so far, so I'll let them keep rolling with it.
Oh, well, Gotham I find is very hit or miss, personally.
I think they're doing all right so far.
It's a show I think could be good someday, and I hope will be. It's had some good episodes, I'll give it that, but I just kind of wish... I feel like each villain is literally just one turn away. Every character who will be a Batman villain down the line is literally just one turn away from being the final product. Seriously, Enigma. All he has to do is put on a suit with some freaking question marks, and he's already the Riddler.
Very true.
And I'm like, well, shouldn't you try to give us at least 5 seasons worth of development with these characters? Come the fuck up. Anyway, moving on. Finally, in casting news, Levi Miller has been cast in Supergirl in the part of Carter Grant, the young son of Cat Grant, who is being played by Callista Flockhart.
Wow, Callista Flockhart. There's a name we haven't heard in a while.
Well, she's been too busy riding the cock of Harrison Ford, so. In her defense,
I'm sure Han is very demanding.
Han does not go solo. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, it's good to know Chewie's getting some too, then.
Anyway.
No, Chewie, I get
production news. We got a new series coming out. I think this looks like it's coming out this fall called Super Mansion, which is an old school style oh fuck, what was the name of that old marionette show? They made a really shitty movie out of it 10 years ago.
Marionette show. Punch and Judy? Oh no, Thunderbirds.
Oh yeah. Thunderbird-style marionette series, except I think this one's for adults, about a retired superhero and them trying to stay in his mansion, being voiced by Bryan Cranston.
Okay. I literally have no opinion on that. I have no idea what to think on that.
I love the picture of the puppet. The puppet looks awesome. He's got the old dude stash.
Well, so do I. What's your point?
No. You don't have an old dude stash. You have an old style stash. He's got that thick stash. That's all.
The Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, pretty much.
My name is Wilford Brimley. Every morning I like to dip my penis in a piping hot bowl of Quaker Oats. It's the only way to solve my diabetes. Now, moving on. Otherwise, I'm going to have to call the teeny tie stripper named Ping Pong that me and George R.R. Martin play Find the Penis with after we dip our penises in our condiment of choice. I prefer Quaker Oats, and George R.R. Martin prefers nacho cheese.
Holy shit.
Moving on.
Ping Pong, get in here!
Fox is adapting the comic series Protocol Orphans into a TV series. Protocol Orphans is about basically put orphans that are picked up by a clandestine government agency to be agents. Speaking of clandestine government agencies, ABC has gone ahead with the order for the pilot of Marvel's Most Wanted, a spin-off of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which will focus on the character of Bobby Morse, or as we comic book geeks know her, Mockingbird.
Huh.
I know very few bad reasons to look at Adrian Palicki, so I am good with this. With the exception of the Wonder Woman pilot, but that wasn't her fault. That was not her fault.
Can she find a micro penis that's been completely encased in oatmeal? Because a woman who can find a micro penis in the oatmeal is truly a hero.
Speaking of games,
do you want to play a game?
Coming out this week in video games, Amnesia Memories, Dishonor, the Definitive Edition, Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Oh.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm going to skip that one and get back to it. Mega Man Legacy Collection, Nova 3, Shadowrun Hong Kong, Until Dawn, Lara Croft Go for iOS, Satellite Rain, Disney Infinity 3.0, and John, we may have found the greatest game since Goat Simulator, coming out this week. I Am Bread.
Fuck,
Oh
I
my
Am Bread.
God, that game is
Fuck, I Am
fucking
Bread.
evil.
Fuck it. Mm-mm.
That game is so fucking evil. Oh my god.
Nope. Mm-mm.
No,
I baited it.
no,
Fuck, I Am Bread.
no.
Fuck, I Am Bread.
Alright,
I
Evan.
see you're a fan.
I'd rather get a blowjob from Golden Freddy. Maybe Mangle.
Speaking of Freddy, in gaming news, LEGO Dimensions has announced that they're adding 2 new characters, Shaggy and Scooby.
Okay. I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here with LEGO Dimensions. Just because you can throw everything together doesn't mean you should. I mean,
Big C John's gone full Goldblum.
I can put pickles and Twinkies and my dick in a bowl, but that does not make it a wedding cake.
Now we don't go blue.
Well, there you have it.
Evan, do me
I'll go join George R. Martin and Wilfred Brimley. I just used mustard.
I've been invited to those parties. George and Wilfred are lovely hosts.
You worried as well as I am that Jeff Goldblum is ping pong?
Ping pong's wonderful. She is got those a very adept fingers for finding micropenises that are encased in various condiments.
You were
Sadly,
saying, Pixie?
I as Jess Goldblum, am not allowed to play those games.
I was hoping you could say the first game that you said in gaming because I did not hear it.
Oh, and what?
What was the very first game you said in gaming?
Oh, and the releases?
Yes.
Amnesia Memories.
Oh gosh, so someone made a new Amnesia custom story? Ew. Okay, cool.
Also, Kingdom Hearts 3 has confirmed that it will have a Big Hero 6 world.
Oh, boy.
Please, Square Enix, stop making Kingdom Hearts games!
John, I don't care. I can team up with Baymax.
I don't know.
I will have a Baymax.
I haven't played any of them either. I haven't played any either.
I don't want Final Fantasy to have sex with Disney anymore. It's grody.
Well, it's kind of happening, and we can't do much about that.
Yes, we can. We can protest and we can boycott, and that's what we can
Why
do.
don't play?
We're already boycotting Fantastic Four.
Well, we can boycott Kingdom Hearts 2 and then beat up anybody we know who plays it because it's an abomination.
Kingdom Hearts 2. It already came out.
Unfortunately, I know way too many people who play Kingdom Hearts, and I like them.
You know a lot of people that need an ass beating because they shouldn't encourage that.
Oh,
I mean,
I will actually stand by my friends who play it because they don't force it on me. It's all
right. Let's focus on something we can all agree on. The awesomeness that is Star Wars and the fact that PlayStation 4, that there will be custom Star Wars PlayStation 4s coming out soon.
Yeah, I saw the Darth Vader one. Awesome.
yeah, I just kind of looked at that and going, you know, I can build that for about half the price of that.
Oh,
John, you say that about everything.
I
No, whenever
know.
somebody has a new baby, I swear you just hold it for 5 seconds before you say that exact phrase.
No, usually I say it's undercooked. I think we need to put it back in the oven. Of course, depending on the baby, I might have called shotgun naming rights, and then I might hold it up like Mufasa's, child, and hold it up like Simba and go, I christened thee baby Megatron. To which,
For a second there, I was just thinking you would definitely name a baby girl Shotgun.
No, but I have named a baby girl Starscream.
Moving on to comic books. Single issue suggestions this week. The Max Maximize number 22. John knows why. Lando number 3. Star Wars, damn you. Old Man Logan number 4. One of my personal favorite series, Gotham by Midnight number 8. And Pixie, just for you, Deadpool Secret Wars number 4.
I love that.
Whenever there's a company-wide event, Marvel, the Deadpool tie-in is always the best.
Totally agree there.
For new series starting this week, these are all number 1s. Muirwood, The Lost Abbey number 1. Drive number 1. Agent Johnson, Agent of Hydra. And based off of the novel, which was made into a movie in the 70s, Sherlock Holmes, The 7% Solution.
Interesting. Hey, we have a rabbit!
Yep, rabbit popped up.
Hello.
What's up?
You're here just in time for comics. You missed a couple of rants. Graphic novels. Usagi Yojimbo Saga, Volume 4. Limited edition hardcover is $79.99, but if you're cheap, you can get it the trade paperback for $24.99. Scout Deluxe Edition Volume 2 hardcover at $29.99. Invisible Republic Volume 1 trade paperback at $9.99. See, I do occasionally put cheap ones up, and it is a good series. Attack on Titan Before the Fall Volume 5 for $10.99. As well as Attack on Titan Volume 16 for $10.99, or the Playing Card Special Edition at $19.99. Warren Ellis's Next Wave Agents of Hate, the complete collection trade paperback at $34.99. And once again, Pixie, just for you, Return of the Living Deadpool trade paperback at $16.99.
That's actually one I'll have to get.
In Marvel news, several times we've pointed out how Marvel has developed this habit of having theme covers for a month. This may be their most awesome one yet. Cosplay variant covers.
Oh, God.
All right.
What I like about this is they're not just going for, like, guys and girls who look like supermodels having dresses, like, in the costumes. No, it's like there's a pretty butch-looking Captain Marvel. There's a chubby guy as Daredevil, and they got actual cosplayers, and it looks awesome, and I'm happy.
That's pretty.
Huzzah. That's the way it should be.
And the Wasp just looks sexy.
What?
Also, in the one-shot Mockingbird Shield 50th Anniversary #1, we'll be introducing a new antagonist to the Marvel Universe, the Red Widow. Yep.
Okay.
The Red Room produced apparently a bit more than just a couple of Black Widows. We're getting another one.
Well, that should pose a wonderful threat. Wonderful, sexy threat.
Yes, only sexiness comes out of the Red Room. And with the new Amazing Spider-Man #1.1, continuing the tradition of using decimal points to start new storylines, writer Jose Molina, who's already known as a writer for the Agent Carter series, will be doing the storyline with art by, and John, I don't know if you know this name or not. I know this person, but I want to know if you know them. Art by Simone Bianchi.
That name rings a bell, but I cannot for the life of me place it.
Yeah, he's got a wonderful, unique art style. It's like once you see his art, you can't mistake it for anyone else. No one else can draw like him. I personally love it. He's not always put onto the best books for his art, I think, but this should be interesting. In DC, Wonder Woman is breaking down barriers. In Sensation Comics #48, and basically a Wonder Woman anthology series, she becomes the first superhero ever to officiate a same-sex marriage. Good on you, Wonder Woman. That's why you're awesome. When Clark pointed out how he didn't know that she was such an advocate for gay marriage, Wonder Woman simply pointed out that she comes from an island full of women, and where she comes from, they just call it marriage.
Nice comeback. God bless you, Diana.
In manga news, Naruto is over, but Naruto creator Masashi Kishimoto is not done. He says he's got a new sci-fi series, and he's already completed character designs for it. So we should expect that in the digital. Forget what the digital version of Shonen Jump is called, but that's where he's planning to release the series. Also, is there anyone here who's a fan of the anime series Kill la Kill?
Oh, hell yeah. Great series.
Yes, the designer Sushio had made a series of illustrations that basically these comics with no words explaining the life story of the character of Mako. And it is sweet and adorable.
Oh, wait, I saw those. That was absolutely adorable.
See, here's a little girl. Oh, God, her family is awesome. In creator news, when Fiona Staples, yes, when artist Fiona Staples leaves Archie at issue #3, issue #4 will be handled. It'll be a one-issue story, still being written by Mark Waid. The artwork will be by Annie Wu, with a two-part story in issues 5 and 6 being handled by Veronica Fish. John doesn't care.
Nope. Not in the slightest.
Rabbit can barely contain his excitement.
He just loves that Riverdale gang.
Come on, Rabbit, tell us. Which one is it, Betty or Veronica?
Oh, come on, it's Rabbit. You know it's Jughead.
Veronica?
Jughead is his king.
Oh.
Oh God, you're thinking about chasing Amy, aren't you, John?
You're welcome.
What's a Nubian?
Black Rage. Black Rage.
Whew. Which reminds me, I need to take my girl to Boxcar so we can play skee ball. I'm not sure if that's a metaphor or not. Anyway.
It is.
And now comes that part yet again. Where do we say goodbye to those we've lost? At age 66, Melody Patterson of F Troop has left us. She was a lovely little thing. Sadly, I did not watch that bloody show, so I can't say much about her.
Not really sure anybody in this entire podcast watched F Troop.
Nope.
But what we do have is a real tragedy. At age 51, Benny B. Robinson was hit by a car, which led to his eventual demise. He is known to those everywhere as the Route 29 Batman. He is the man who spent a considerable amount of money getting his own Batsuit and his own Batmobile, and actually patrolling Route 29. When he wasn't doing this, he took said Batmobile and said Batsuit, and would visit children's hospitals as Batman.
This
Fortunately.
leaves a mantle open for you, Evan. Take your destiny. Move forward.
Fortunately, another has agreed to continue the good man's work.
Hooray!
Now let's move on to some science.
Science!
Feels good to have science again. I got good tech science. You know what kind of tech science I got, John? The RS-25. Do you know what the RS-25 is?
No, I do not know what the RS-25 is.
That is the rocket engine that's going to get us to Mars, John.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. NASA's been stepping the game up. We're visiting the Red Planet. We will be leaving Matt Damon there momentarily. We'll come back for him in about 4 years.
What?
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Also, in technology news, are you familiar with the name Kunio Okawara?
No.
It's like the.
But you are familiar with his work. He
CEO
is famous
Konami?
for designing these anime characters we call Gundams.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
And he has been working with the Ex Machina company to create the Ex Machina vehicle, an actual shape-changing car.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
that's right.
badass.
We could one day own a Transformer.
You know, this reminds me of a thread that was brought up on Facebook earlier this week about why there was never an Autobot that turned into a hearse.
Yeah, why not?
Somebody could have its name could have been Body Dump, and all the other Transformers, and it had to be Goth, and all the other Transformers would pick on it, calling him Dragula. Jeez, Dragula. You're as bad as
guys just don't
Starscream.
understand me. I'm going to work for the Decepticons.
Oh, we call it hipster Autobot.
God, guys, you don't understand my pain. I mean, I'm out in the sun. I'm a hearse, okay? I'm gonna go listen to the Smiths.
Shut up about your death, because in zoology we got life. A panda cub was born.
Oh,
Yay! There were finally two pandas, not too lazy or stupid to fuck. Woo!
Well, we
Can we just
recorded
let-
the record on a previous episode.
can we just let the pandas die?
No.
There's nothing that they were gaining out of keeping them alive.
I like red pandas better.
Yeah, let's keep the red pandas alive. They at least know how to fuck.
Racist.
Sorry, I dislike white pandas. Red pandas matter.
Red
Moving
pandas.
on to miscellaneous. How many of you guys know about what Trump said?
Which one?
But specifically what he said when a kid asked him if he's Batman.
Oh, God.
Which got us two wonderful bits of entertainment. One was Jimmy Kimmel deciding to take actual things Donald Trump had said and putting them over clips from Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, God.
I did see a game on Facebook this week. Who said it, Trump or Batman?
Oh, God.
But what really matters is the true awesomeness. As a video was put up on Vine by the one true Batman, Kevin Conroy, reminding us who the real Batman is.
Good.
Adam West.
No, he's the Tin.
That's an acceptable answer.
Oh, God, I just want Kevin Conroy to say that now. Hey, kids, just so you know, the one true Batman is Michael Keaton.
Yes.
He's Birdman.
He's Birdman now.
Another video that came out was some dudes over in, I think it was in England or something, or Wales or something, released a video of them just performing a bunch of Mortal Kombat fatalities.
Oh, God, that thing was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I am a horrible person. I liked it when he killed the kid. But all of this pales in comparison to the most awesome of awesome videos that have come out this week. I am, of course, talking about the one, the only, Bruce Campbell Weatherman.
Yay!
Oh, God.
I have not seen this, and I
You
must.
need to watch it. It's glorious.
He always wanted to report the weather. So while he was in Chicago for Wizard World, they let him.
Nice.
And this is why you love Bruce Campbell. Despite all his underground fame, he's still just a down-to-earth kind of guy.
Fucking awesome.
Did he report the weather like really straight-laced, or did he try to make it funny, or what?
He just went on as Bruce Campbell. That's all you can say.
I've got to watch this now.
Yep.
All right, guys. I hate to say you cut this short, but I actually have to go real quick. So I'll go ahead and sign off now.
We don't need you anymore.
Later, kids.
Bye.
Later.
Speaking of more births, congratulations to Joseph Gordon-Levitt and his lovely genius wife Tasha McCauley, as they have recently and somehow completely in secret given birth to their new baby.
Please say it has a normal name. Please say it has a normal name.
No name was released. Because Joseph Gordon-Levitt and his lovely wife are geniuses and are so smart they know how to outsmart paparazzi.
That's not too hard. That's like saying you're outsmarting the retard.
They hid the pregnancy from them.
That's pretty easy when you just live far away. And you have a lot of money.
Speaking of kids, Melissa Benoist, who is playing Supergirl in the upcoming Supergirl series. Remember earlier I reported how the Supergirl Girl Scouts got to go to the White House to meet Obama? Well, Supergirl went ahead and visited them and took several pictures of him with it. So, Melissa Benoist, regardless how the show goes, you're doing the S proud. And Misha Collins, who's better known as Castiel on Supernatural, had recently got to celebrate his post-birthday by getting mugged.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was attacked, but he is okay. He's fine. Because he's Misha Collins, he's taking it in stride.
So that's a little fucked up, though.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Taking your wallet.
That's not how you treat an angel.
Yeah, if you're so good, why didn't you just totally, like, I don't know, like, shh, and make him fall over?
It's so
Castiel
good. Have you
slipping.
watched that show? Do you have any of the atrocities that Castiel has performed?
Sorry. I got bored. I watched 5 seasons and I just couldn't take anymore, even though I enjoy it.
I would suggest watching select episodes after that. especially the meta episodes. The meta episodes are never bad.
I'll have to look into it.
In general, interwebs news, as the hackers have threatened, the Ashley Madison accounts have been released to the public.
So,
And where we learned that among the people who had Ashley Madison's accounts, the child molesting member of the Duggar family, and Sam Rader. Do you know who Sam Rader is?
who's Sam Raider? That sounds familiar.
He's he's basically a YouTube evangelist who him and his wife espouse how great the Bible is and use it to tell people how to spice up their marriages and relationships.
Yeah, they do that on YouTube? Wait,
Yep.
you mean they're Christian, like, sex therapists? Well, that's not too bad.
I believe that's more relationship therapist if you ask them.
Relationship therapy? Well, it all depends on what they were doing. Did they talk about extramarital affairs at all? You can't call them a hypocrite until you find out if they were cool with it or not.
The Lord says it's good for you to get your dick wet outside of the usual pool.
Well, it was okay with it in multiple books of the Bible, so
Yeah,
like
it's
to talk
funny.
about that.
When they say thou shalt not commit adultery, apparently they weren't talking to the men.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and people wonder why feminists have a lot of issues with the church.
Actually, why a lot of people just have issues with the church in general.
But I decided that tonight our final story will end on a happy note.
Yay!
It turns out a young boy of only 4 years old was in a car when it went off the road with his mother and his aunt, who both were seriously injured. Fittingly, this boy came out unscathed, was able to climb out of the car and ran to the nearest road to get help, saving the life of both his mother and his aunt.
Nice.
This boy is named Kal-El Elaine. Yes, there is an actual Superboy.
Wow. Wow.
Respect the S.
Nerdy is that family. But that's pretty cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you're going to be named after the Superman, it's good to know you're already starting to live up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now hurry up and team up with the new Route 29 Batman. I want to see that. And that finishes us up tonight for High Class Geek News. Did everybody have a good time?
Yeah.
Peace.
I am, of course, your friendly neighborhood Geekazoid. With us today was the ever late but always glad to be here Rabbit.
Yo.
And, of course, Pixie, who I'm sure is missing her sex Muppets.
No, they're right there. I can see them.
Yes, but it's just not Uranus without your J.
Very true.
That's okay. You'll always have Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
We're glad you could join us tonight or whenever you actually bother to watch this bloody thing. We're always happy to have you. We will see you next week, Sunday, Eastern Standard Time at 9 o'clock. Catch you later when we report on whatever the fuck is going to happen next.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.